Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Carrie, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a declutter with me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the whole house done or how much I'm going to be able to tackle today, but I'm going to try to do as much as possible. I'm going to declutter, just go room by room or just kind of jump around. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to wing it. But I have a large container that I'm going to drag around with me to each room and declutter my house, because we have school starting on Monday and I want to just try to have my house in the best order it can possibly be in to make it easier on me. Because when you're homeschooling and managing other things, plus being a wife and mom and all the stuff, it can get overwhelming, and I want to make my job as easy as possible. So we're going to declutter together. Grab you a big container, a couple garbage bags, whatever it is, and we're going to get started. All right, y'all, so I kind of figured out a little plan. So what I'm going to do is I have this like very large container. It's like a little storage, sterile container. So I'm going to use that, and I have a trash bag on the side of it. I'll show you guys that in just a second. And what I'm going to do is just walk around the house and just go through stuff, whatever I find that I don't want anymore. No, Zoe. You can't have that. That's not yours. You just like to eat everything. You sure do. I literally have an extra toddler because she's still a puppy. Well, she's a year old now, but she's like has that puppy mentality, which I think dogs are puppy. I don't know. Either way, she's acts like a puppy and she still chews on things, so I have to watch her like a hawk. Anyway, I'm gonna take this Tupperware container around the house and just go through random things. I'm not gonna do this in any crazy order. I just figured this would be the best way to get as much done as possible. And my goal is to fill up this container. So that's my goal for today. As long as I might not get every area in the house done. Zoe, stop. You're so crazy. So I'm going to start off by going through my son's clothes, and I usually like to go through our clothes this way rather than pulling all of them out. I have done the KonMari method before, where I pulled all the clothing out, put it all in one big pile, and went through it. And to be honest, I was super overwhelmed. So since then, this is how I've been going through our clothes, and it works out great. And while I'm going through them, I kind of just fix them up. He does get into his drawers to get himself dressed. He is very independent, and I'm okay with that. So I just come in here every now and then and just refold some of his clothes and, you know, just try to organize them a little bit better.
Keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, cleaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing.
So really quick, I just wanted to kind of explain my method here so you guys know what I'm doing. So basically anything that is going for donation is going in that big clear Tupperware container, and then anything that is old and dingy is going in the trash bag next to me. And then all the rest of his toys, I kind of just try to categorize them and put those in the 3 fabric bins, and then his bigger toys go into that little brown basket. But I wanted to also mention that I try to at least go through the kids' toys twice a year. So before their birthdays or right after their birthdays, and then right before Christmas, we do a huge declutter and we try to donate toys to kids in need. I think it's really important to teach your kids, you know, that other kids are going without, and it's really important to be grateful for all the things you have. And so I always try to do that every year. And we will usually, you know, just end up giving to a family that's in need. And what I like to do is find all the toys that are really gently used in the house. That way they can re-gift it to their kids, and their kids would never know that they were used. So that's a great idea if you know, want to start decluttering now. Get ready to donate for a child in need for Christmas. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I like to talk and play some music for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. I hope this helps motivate you get some organizing and decluttering done.
But guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave.
Okay, so I went through Caden's room. These are all the toys that we're getting rid of. I also have a bag of clothes started to donate, so I'll show you guys how I have it right now. So we just have a couple books there, a couple books over there, some toys, and I don't really like separate these by like any order. I'm not like super picky as far as that goes, just because I know it's not easy for him to separate his toys and like put them away. It's easier if I just say, okay, put all your toys in bins, and then I don't know what's going on here. We got stickers. Oh my goodness. Anyway, these are some of the Nerf guns and bigger toys that he got for his birthday that won't fit in those bins. And then over here we have a couple big trucks. And then all their like play food is inside of the like the fridge in here. So there's that. And then he's got a microwave and the kids are fighting. Anyway, that's that. I'll show you guys the closet. I need to vacuum in here, so don't mind it. But in here I have their drum set and then a couple toys that he really doesn't play with, but I know that if I rotate them, it'll be exciting. So he doesn't really ever come in here. So the plan is to just pull this out randomly one day when they're like super bored and he'll think it's like a new toy. And then this is a dinosaur set, so it has like tons of like little tiny dinosaurs. So that's something he has to wait and play with us because the dogs will eat them. So I have to make sure I keep those up. Anyway, that is his closet, and then on this side we just have storage.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here.
So I just went through Amaya's room. Her toys really weren't that bad because I had recently went through her room. But I went through some of her clothes. This is broken, so I'm just going to toss this in the trash. And then there was a couple things in here that were garbage, so I just went ahead and threw those away. I'll show you guys her closet real quick that has all her toys. But so far, I'm making pretty good progress. This is her closet. Sorry, there we go. So she just has some books here, a couple toys, and then all of her baby doll stuff is up here. And then in this drawer right here is more of her like baby clothes, accessories, and then she's got her dollhouse. It's not all organized right now, but it's fine. It's not going to stay organized even if I tried, so I just leave it alone. And then her book bag's hanging up right here. So if we ever need to take school with us somewhere, she can use that, and it'll just be fun for her. But her room is all nice and clean and organized. I recently did a makeover on this room. If you guys missed that, I'll link that below for you. But this bin is filling up pretty quick, so that's pretty good. Okay, so now moving on to my little junk cabinet. I have a lot of these little drawers and nooks and stuff that I just shove things, and I shut the cabinet and no one would ever know it's messy behind the door. It's a terrible, terrible habit, but I am like, once I shut that door, I like mentally block it out in my mind and I don't even care that it's there. But recently I've just been really into going through things and just having empty drawers and empty cabinets and not having a ton of clutter, just random things, even if it's behind closed doors and you can't see it. I'm starting to remember that it's there, and every time I go to look for something, I can't find it because things are in its place, and it's just driving me crazy. So I'm just trying to do better. I think the older I'm getting, the more I'm starting to like want to be super organized. I wasn't always this way. I'm starting to just get better and better at it. And first off, I needed to start by emptying this messy cabinet out. So I'm doing that, and what I do with our DVDs is I just throw away the plastic case and we put all of our DVDs in these CD holders that we have. It's just a lot less clutter when you do it this way, because those DVD cases take up a lot of room. At one time, we had a whole bookshelf full, and one day I told my husband, like, we need to just get rid of all of these. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, this is pretty much empty. Those are all speakers, and then that's all of our DVDs. That's just an extra tablecloth I have in case I need it. So that's all I'm going to keep in there for now. I have some board games I'm probably going to stick in there secretly so the kids don't keep trying to get them. And then all this stuff was in there that shouldn't be. So this can go back in here. This is a board game, or not a board game, but a family game. And then right now, up here on top of our fridge is where we had some games so the kids couldn't find them. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these. Sorry, I'm so short. Hopefully they'll fit. I'm gonna put these over there. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna fit in here. This is like, whoops. This is a tiny little cabinet. I might be able to like set them upright, so I'm gonna try to do that real quick. Okay, so that worked out perfect. I was able to fit all 3 of them in there. So now we're gonna move on to one of the worst areas, in my opinion. Like, oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. I can't even believe I'm showing you guys this. But honestly, it's really not as bad as it looks. I'm trying to defend myself here. They are all grocery bags, and it's because Walmart grocery delivery, they use a ridiculous amount of bags. And since I order groceries a lot, I have a lot of bags, and I tried donating them and they wouldn't accept them, so I was told you can't put them in the recycling bin. I don't know what to do with them, so I'm going to try and see if a Goodwill might want the bags. I don't know if they would, but I have to get rid of these. They're taking up so much space in my hutch. I know, that's like a secret that no one knew. And now I'm just going through all of the schoolwork and all the paperwork we have. This drawer gets really unorganized super fast. There's a lot of stuff in here. And now that we have the homeschool area in Amaya's room, I'm going to go in there and separate all these into her file folder and, you know, just put everything that belongs in the school area in there and just keep these 2 drawers empty, because I just think it looks, and it makes me feel a lot better knowing that they're empty rather than just having something random in them.
Can you see me shaking? Hear the sound of my heart breaking. Bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing.
So I've went through my clothes now, and I've mentioned before, but that's usually how I go through my clothing. I just go individual, like through each individual drawer. For me, it's a lot less overwhelming than pulling all the clothes out, having to refold all of them. That is just a nightmare for me. I just get so overwhelmed. So that's usually how I do it. Got rid of quite a bit. I'm not going to go through Dylan's clothes because his really aren't that bad. The last area in the house I want to declutter again is my master bedroom closet. But I think I'm going to make that into a whole video because there's a lot of home decor that I want to get rid of, but I do want to sell those items so that way I have money to buy other decor items. I always like to like filter through my stuff. And what else did I want to say? I plan on getting like a closet system in there so that way I can utilize the tall, high ceilings and all that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.